So the reason I created this video is to allow students to stop, start, rewind if there's something that we miss. Now, Google Sheets is a little bit more complicated. Some students, don't come to my class every day, so if you miss, this is an opportunity to be able to complete the assignment, whether you're here or not. All right, so the very first thing we're going to do, you're going to open Google Drive. If you're not there, please pause the video and open Google Drive. Once you open Google Drive, then what you're going to do is find the folder for this class. Remember, you can always search Google Drive, so what you'll do is type IT6, and you should see the folders come up. If you're period 2, it'll be IT6, P2, Q2, and you can click on it from there. All right, so I'm just going to do it here. In your folder, if you were here when we created it, you'll see your file, TA, your first name, last name. If you're not, you'll click New, Google Sheets. It will ask you to create in a shared folder. Now, you're only doing this if you were not here when we did it. If you already have the file, don't create another file. I'm going to click Create and Share. All right, very first thing we're going to do is change the name. So if you already did this, you don't have to do it again. Okay, then again, the rows go 1 through 1,000. They're on the left-hand side. The columns are along the top. Very first thing you're going to do, you're going to click on cell, C-E-L-L, A1, and in cell 1, A1, you're going to type destination. Your homework assignment was to pick the location that you're traveling to. Again, it has to be outside of the United States. It can't be a place that you've already been. It can be a place that you and your family are planning to go. All right, so for this sample, I'm going to use Sydney, Australia for mine. If you're not sure how to spell your country, feel free to open another tab and Google it, okay? This is a sample. This is what we're going to be creating. This is the final product. This is what yours will look like. Okay, so when you're finished, this is it. Now, obviously, we're not going to have the numbers because that's the second part of the assignment is looking everything up. But the first part of the assignment is creating this. All right, so back here, notice after I typed my destination, I hit Enter. Don't choose Sydney, Australia, just because I chose to. And then underneath that, you're going to write vacation budget, B-U-D-G-E-T. What I want you to do, after you hit enter, you're going to make it bold. Okay, over here in C1, we're going to put the dates. Our travel dates are going to be the very last day of school, which is June 14th. And we're going to be traveling for 10 days, 9 nights. So we're going to go from 6/14 to 6/24. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do so that we have enough room is you're going to put your mouse in between the B and the C columns. You're going to click, hold it in, drag it over, and that will extend this column. Okay. So now we're going to go down to A4. We're going to type transportation. Remember, if you get lost or you're not sure what you're doing, just simply hit the pause button on the video, go back, play it again, and then pick up. That's why this video exists. Then you're going to click back on transportation. You're going to make it underlined, which is Control U. Under transportation, you're going to type flights. Enter. Okay, then we're going to skip down to A7. In A7, we're going to type hotel. Enter. We're going to make that underline again. That's Control U. Instead of, we don't know our hotel yet, so name the hotel. Skip another row, and then we're going to do activities. Underline. type 1, 2, 3, and that's where we'll type our activities. Skip a line, food, underline, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you'll be going back and changing these once we start the project and researching. You're going to change those 1, 2, and 3 to your actual activity. So if you go skydiving, if you go to a museum, to the beach, those are just some ideas. That's where you're going to change it. All right, then what I want you to do, because this will get, especially for hotels, like if I type like Courtyard by Marriott, Toronto, Canada, it's going to extend into this column. So we are going to skip this column for information, and we're going to put all our costs in here. So the very first thing I want you to do is type in C4, type costs. We will go back, we'll make this underline. Okay, in C5, I am going to change the color of this to this blue right here. You're going to do that for each one of these corresponding cells. So the hotel price, all of these. Now notice that for mine, what I did is I held it in, dragged it up. If you're not there yet, you just can go like this. Another way to do it, a little bit slower. Remember, if you make a mistake, Control Z to go back one step. Alrighty. Our budget, how much money are you getting? Good job, $10,000. So we're going to type 10,000, enter. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to make this yellow. All right. The other thing I want to do, because I want this in terms of money, if I click up here on the C, okay, I selected the entire column. Now what I will do is I'll come up to this $, and anything I type in, so this is $5,000, it will change it to money. Okay, it auto fixes it for us. We're almost there. Next step, what you're going to do, under, let's go with C21, you're going to type total costs. And in D21, I use the arrow key to go over the amount left. Okay, we're going to make them bold and underline. Okay, so total costs. This is where things get tricky. Okay, to do total costs, I will hit equals. So the equal sign on your keyboard, SUM, close parentheses. I'm going to click up here where it's C5, drag down to C18, hit the enter key. Okay, if you miss that, just simply stop the video, go back, play it again, watch it again, and follow along. All right, so the total cost, so now if I type, say the hotel is $4,000, it will automatically do it for me. Okay, the amount left is another formula. Okay, the way you get formulas always in Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel is using the equal sign. So I hit equals. So the amount left will be this amount. So I'm going to click on C2. Then I'm going to hit minus C21. So what that will do, it will take the $10,000 minus how much the total costs are and give me how much money I have left. So again, for example, if the hotel costs $4,000, that means my total costs are $4,000 and I have $6,000 left. And it will automatically do it for you. That's the whole purpose of creating this budget on Google Sheets. Next, the amount left, that's going to be my green. So go ahead and change that to green. Total cost, we're going to make orange, make it nice and colorful. Okay, and this is your budget. You are set up, ready to rock and roll. Let me know, and I will check it. Actually, two last things. I'm sorry. Up top, put an asterisk and you're going to type only change the blue cells. Because I only want you changing these. Okay? These are the ones that you change, as well as typing the activities and food. You're not changing this. You're not changing these. These are set up for forever. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to put a parentheses and type, make sure you type the name of your hotel. So at this point, you should be checking. Yours should look exactly like mine. The only difference is that the destination, where I say Sydney, Australia, yours will say whatever destination you're going to. Okay. Now, I get this question all the time. Can I go to multiple cities? The answer is no, because when we're planning our flights, when we're planning our hotel, we're going to one specific city. Now, if you're in that city, say I'm in Sydney, Australia, and I want to go do scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef, I can do that, and I'm just going to go down here in my activity. So I'm going to go scuba diving, Great Barrier Reef. Okay. I'm not going to account for the travel costs from Sydney, Australia to the Great Barrier Reef. I'm just going to not include that. Okay. But you can go to other cities. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Any questions, please ask. Hopefully this video helpful, worked. As soon as everyone is finished setting up their budget, then we will start with the next part of the project of actually doing the research, searching flights, searching hotels. But until everyone's finished, you can go on Google CS. You can start working on that. Thank you.